Hi all, today we are going to discuss sorting of data in Tableau. So basically data can be sorted in Tableau at two places. One is at the data source tab level and second is at the worksheet level. If I talk about definition, data sorting is nothing but arranging the data in sorted form. So if you have a data set, if you have a data set where you have got records and you have to arrange those records in alphabetical order or in the order of their increasing or decreasing values, then you use sorting. So in case of data source, when we are doing sorting via data source, we do it in the data source tab. There we have an option known as sort fields. We use that for sorting the columns of our data source. Else, if we wish to do data sorting in worksheets, in the tab worksheets, we have four ways. One is we can do quick sort. Then we have sort by toolbar. Then we have sort by pill, and then we have sorting from marks cards. We'll be discussing each of these in detail. So let's move to our Tableau worksheet. So here is my Tableau worksheet where I have imported data from Superstore's dataset sample. I'll show you the dataset because we'll be using this dataset in all our future videos. So I want you to understand this dataset. So basically, this is the dataset of a departmental store which deals with four category of products. That's furnitures, office supplies. I'll just show you the data. This is the category of product this store sells. And if I check about the category, then the store basically sells three category of products: furniture, office supplies, and technology. So this store has its branches across the globe, and we have got the sales data of this store. So this physical brick and mortar store, I know the name, but for confidentiality, we have replaced the name of the store as the sample superstore. So this is all realistic data. Now we'll be using this data set for all our future. We'll be using this data set for all our future. So we'll be using this data set for all the Tableau worksheet examples we'll discuss in our course. Okay, fair enough. So let's move to our Tableau worksheet. Here is my worksheet. Okay, so here is the data I have imported from my sample superstore database, and from this database I have imported only the data in the sheet orders. So this data set basically contains the details of all the orders placed by the customers across the stores and what all were the products they purchased, the value and unit quantity of each product, and the profit generated by the company by selling each of the product. Now if I talk about sorting, I can perform sorting at this level as well. So in case I have to perform sorting at this level, I have got this sorting fields option. Okay. So if I want to sort the arrangement of the columns alphabetically, I can simply do that using this. I just have to go over here and sort all the columns from alphabetically from A to Z. So this does it for me. You can see the in alphabetical order C comes first and then comes D, O and P and so on. Okay. Now if I want to arrange these columns in descending order, I can use this option Z to A descending. Now if within each column I would like to arrange the data records in ascending or descending order, then over here this subcategory, it is a column which represents categorical data. A categorical data is nothing but which is not numeric. So if a data is not numeric, it is called categorical or alphabetical data. So over here, since this data set is categorical in nature, it has got this symbol of ABC. Had it been numerical in nature, you would have seen this kind of symbol. So in a data set, when you'll import a data set in Tableau, you will get these five kinds of fields. This is nothing but categorical in nature. This represents location. This represents again category. This represents dates. Okay, and then this is category, and this represents numbers, numerical in nature. Okay, so over here, if I have to sort the data values in a column which is categorical in nature, then when I use this option for sorting, when I click it first, it will be arranged in ascending order, like from alphabets A till Z. If I click it second time, it will be in descending order, that is from Z to A it gets sorted. This is for categorical data set. Now, if I go for numerical columns, then sorting it first time, it arranges in ascending order. That is the minimal value first, and then going forward, we have got higher values. Okay, in the sales, you can see I'm starting with 1 and then going up to higher levels. Okay, say 8,000, so on. And if I click the numerical column for the second time, it arranges the data records in descending order. So now you can see this is in descending order. So this is the method. This is the way how we can sort our data set in ascending or descending order at the data source tab. The one thing to notice, these first two options of arranging the these first two options of arranging the records, like arranging the columns of the entire data set in ascending or descending order, they work only when we have data from single source. Now, if from here, I apart from orders, I have added one more sheet of this Excel, that is people, then you will see now I have these two data sources. Now, if I have to sort these columns in ascending or descending order, I have to use the other two columns. Now, for sorting, I have to use this A to Z ascending per table. This will do my ascending. Okay, from leftmost I'll see. Okay, so it has arranged it in ascending order, and this Z2A, this will arrange alphabetically all the columns in descending order. So you see, if I have only one data source, then for arranging the columns in ascending or descending order, I'll be using these first two options, like A to Z ascending and A to Z descending. But in case I have to arrange more than two data source combined, then I have to use A to Z ascending per table and A to Z to A descending per table. So I hope it's clear. How do you do data sorting in case of data source tab? Now let's move and see that how do you perform data sorting in the worksheet. Now for performing sorting in worksheet, I have this visualization made. I have placed category and sales, and I have tried to plot the relationship between the two. So I've got these three categories: furniture, office supplies, and technology. I would expand it a bit so that you can view it properly. And I'm seeing their sales. So the highest sales has been of technology, and the minimum sales has been of office supplies, and furniture lies somewhere in between. Now, if I have to sort this diagram, this bar chart diagram, simply I'll go over here and click the sales once. So it has sorted the this data values of sales in descending order for me, and it has changed the visualization accordingly. So the visualization is sorted in descending order as of now when I clicked it first time. When I click it second time, the visualization has been set in ascending order. Okay, so now from the minimal sales of office supplies, we are going to technology, which is of the highest sales via furniture. So using this is known as quick sort. So using this quick sort option, I can arrange my dataset values in ascending or descending order. If I click it first time, it arranges them in descending order. If I click it second time, it arranges them in ascending order. And when I'm clicking it third time, it brings them back to their default location, which they had when we had created the visualization. So this is how quicksort is performed. Now, in case I change the accesses of X and Y, okay, just a second. If I would like the category to be my row and sales to be my column, I can use this swap rows and columns function. So this helps me swap the two. Okay. Now over here, if I check, now if I have to do a quick sort over here, again the same procedure. I click on sales. So now it has been arranged in ascending order for me. If I click it second time, it's arranged in descending order for me. And if I click it third time, it's arranged by the default order for me. Okay, so this is how sorting is performed. When it is a vertical sort, you saw, then you were seeing that at one click it's descending, at second click it's ascending, and at third click it's default. Now when you have swapped the position of rows and columns, again this functionality remains the same. I hope quicksort is clear to you.